the revolutionary ankle lock system, an integrated brace built into the boots, delivering unrivaled support, protecting ligaments from twists, tears, and trauma.
Scrum.
Do you think that the Benavidez team are underestimating you at all? It's not really my concern. It's nothing for me to really focus on. All I need to focus on is how I'm going to approach the fight and getting the victory. And the fact you've fought on this big stage before against, Beterbiev and that, do you think that puts you in good stead for this fight?
Different. I think it's just completely different. The only thing that's benefiting me in this situation is I've got more experience, fighting an elite fighter or elite fighters on big stages. So that's what I'm going to take from it.
What does this mean to you, mate? Obviously, legacy to finally get your third shot of the world title.
It means everything. And to work my way to this stage for the third time, having such limited amateur experience and people saying, it's too late to start boxing. I started boxing when I was 18, had my first ever fight just before I turned 20. Everyone was telling me it's too late, do something else. So for me to get to the pinnacle, of boxing for the third time, and for it to be a show like this in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, every fight's a world title fight. I'm a fan of every fight on the card, so I
wish you all the very best.
Thank
Anthony,
you.
Lions in the camp.
Lions in the camp.
Hi, this is Ash for Green Diamond Boxing. It's really nice to see you. Can I just start off by saying, mashallah, you look really, really good in this outfit.
Thank you.
It looks really nice on you.
Thank you.
Really suits you. Obviously, you've been through some really tough fights. You've had a lot of punches. How long do you see your career going after this fight?
To be fair, if you compare my career to so many other fighters, I've taken very, very little punishment for being a boxer. And both of them fights I took any type of punishment was in world title fights against elite fighters that had over 300 amateur fights. I had 12. And both of them fighters, I hurt one of them, was winning on the scorecards, and the other one I almost knocked him out. So it shows you what a bit of belief, hard work, and God, the presence of God in your life can do for you. So I'm always going to be happy.
And just lastly, can you just tell me about your relationship with Tunde? Obviously, he's just right behind you there. It seems like you guys have a lot of fun in the gym. Talk to me about how things are in the gym, the dynamics.
Again, this is something, which is a bit of me. Me and Tunde used to really butt heads in the beginning because I just like to have fun. And Tunde was very militant, very serious. But underneath, I knew that he was, every time I made him laugh, he laughed a lot. But he just, he's so obsessed with boxing and he takes it so seriously. His approach to it was, it's a serious sport. And then my approach was more like, yes, it's a serious sport, but you get a boy in the park. In the park he looks like Ronaldinho. He's the man. Put him in a real environment, he shows up, he can't perform. So I like to have that, joyful, playful, but at the same time animalistic behaviour in and out the ring.
Anthony, how does David Benavidez compare to Kovalev and Beterbiev, your previous world title fights?
I think completely different fighter. I feel that, I can only give accurate summary after I've been in the ring with him, after I fought him. I rate him very, very highly, but I think what you've seen with me over the years is that the more I respect my opponent, the better I perform. The more dangerous I think he is, the better I perform. So I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely. Does this occasion differ to your previous world title fights?
Well, yeah. Look around. Look around. The card is, it's a legendary card. Every fight on this card is a potential blockbuster world title fight. It's not just a world title fight; it's blockbuster. Abdullah Mason and Sam Notes. That's an excellent fight, and that's starting off the show. You got the Haney fight. That for me, that's Haney needs to be on his P's and Q's, and then Bam Bam. I think he's creeping towards being pound for pound. I'm a fan of Bam Bam as well. And then you got the main card, two heavy hitters that both like to come forward and look for the knockout victory. So it's an amazing card. And
you're headlining above all of those guys as well. How do you reflect on that journey from the fights in London all the way to here?
Again,
last question.
It is a headline, but at the same time, I feel like it's collectively, it's an amazing show.
And
you know,
just a quick one, you come all the way from Newham,
Yes.
where we're from, that's our stomping
come
ground.
on, Newham, East London.
East London to the world and back, man.
Yes.
Just talk to me about that journey. You and I were together recently with reminiscing, you know,
Yes.
James Cook and the impact that he's had not only on boxers around you but also for you personally. What do you think he would say with you being here from East London on the biggest world stage? What do you want people to look back and be able to say about you fighting out here, headlining from East London, man?
Well, again, it's I feel like you just summarise everything. You know, it's iconic, it's historic, it's just amazing. You know, I mean, me and you spoke outside my gym in Ilford. Yeah, I remember. And yeah, coming from where we come from, and you see me, I'm still in the area. You know, still grounded. I'm very much the same person. And every so often you get people saying like, "Why are you in Ilford?" I'm like, "I'm from around here."
From the ends, man.
I'm from the ends. I still live in, even now, I still live in East London. Come on, you know. I got another house that I put my mum a bit out of the area, but I still like to train where I'm from. And yeah, man, it's when you look back and you reminisce and you have these conversations, you know, with your close friends or people just from the area, and you remember like when I was in raves, you know, going Club 19 and Rex.
Exactly, bro.
All them kind of things. I started boxing late, so I got a chance to enjoy life. You know, I had a job before, but then when I made that decision to change my life around, I gave it everything. So that's why I feel like I'm an inspiration for people that think it's too late. You know, there's a lot of crime where we're from.
That's right.
So they look to me and feel like, you know what, I'm going to try and do something in my life. If you can do it, I can do it. Yeah, that's what I hold on to.
David has said that your
Well
back
done.
is up against the wall in this fight.
The revolutionary ankle lock system, an integrated brace built into the boots, delivering unrivaled support, protecting ligaments from twists, tears, and trauma.